Good morning, McBain. My name is Marcus Mead, and I was asked by Mrs. Vandervlucht to go ahead and make a quick video to introduce myself to my new students and parents. I am the latest teacher to be joining the staff at McBain Schools, and I couldn't be more excited about it. To help you get a chance to get to know me before I get down there in person, I've got a quick list of questions that I wanted to answer from right here in my kids' treehouse, because what better place to answer questions, make a video when you're teaching third grade than in the family treehouse? So we'll fire away here. First question, why did I become a teacher? That's a great one because there's really, nothing else I'd rather be doing, really. My mom was a teacher and my dad was a detective. Had a couple of other teachers in the family, but I knew I always wanted to help other people. And when given the choice and the opportunity to work in schools, it was really something I couldn't turn down. I went to Michigan State and did my undergraduate in elementary education with minors in computer science and music, and then went on to get a master's degree in curriculum and a postmaster's certificate in educational leadership. And so school is something I've always wanted to be a part of, and I'm really excited to be joining you in McBain. Next question, do I have a family? And I do. My wife and I, Robin, have been married for almost 20 years in June. And then I've got two daughters and a son. Meredith is turning 16 in just a couple of weeks. Madeline is 12. And Wesley, our son, is 7. They all attend Traverse City Christian School here in Traverse City. So we're very proud of all three of our kids, and we love spending time together wherever we are. Next question, do you have any pets? I do have 3 pets. We have 2 cats and 1 fish. The cats are Tucker and Chester, and they are brothers. And the fish, his name is Pranker. Kind of a long story. We weren't expecting to adopt a fish, but after someone played a prank, we ended up adopting the fish. So 2 cats, 1 fish. What's my favorite subject in school? And the answer to that, I actually love all of the subjects. But if I had to choose a favorite, it would come down to reading or history. If I had to choose just one, it would probably be history because you get to read a lot while you're learning about history. But I've always been fascinated by stories of long ago. People and places have always been very interesting to me, and I like to make them interesting for my students. So if you like stories, you'll really love history when Mr. Mead teaches it. What other jobs have I done? Well, I have taught. I launched my career in 1996 in Lansing Public Schools, teaching 2nd grade. And from there, I went to a little district called Ovid-Elsie, and I taught 4th grade and 5th grade there for 4 years. Then I spent about 11 years in Kingsley, just south of Traverse City, where I taught 8th grade, 3rd grade, 5th grade, 6th grade, just a lot of different grade levels at Kingsley, until I jumped into administration with Suttons Bay Public Schools, where I was a virtual school principal. From there, I was a middle school principal at TCAPS at Traverse City Public Schools for 4 years. And then most recently, I was the Director of Administrative and Instructional Technologies, which was kind of a district level position at Glen Lake. But each one of those jobs had its own sets of things that you love about them. But what I really missed was being in the classroom. And so I'm really excited. I've kind of taken a turn away from administration, and I'm really looking forward to getting back and working with students more directly again. Beyond that, I've also worked as a waiter. I've bagged groceries. I was a paper boy for a while. I was a mobile disc jockey in college. Lots of other different jobs too, but teaching is my favorite. Okay, so can I bring my pet rhino to your class? Gonna say let's bring in some pictures of your pet rhino. That would be a good idea, maybe for safety reasons, and we'd be happy to put them on the projector. We could all look at that rhino together. So maybe hold off on bringing the rhino, at least for the next semester. Okay, what are your hobbies, Mr. Mead? I've got a lot of them. I do like computers and music. Used to sing and play instruments in our church's worship team. Really involved in our church, have been for years. We've been members for almost 15 years now. And I also like to be on the water, anything water related. And I like fixing up old things. Like behind me here, we've got the old family farmhouse. So I've been working to fix this up for about 15 years. And then back in the garage over there, I've got a 1947 Army Jeep and a 1989 Pontiac Formula Firebird project cars. I really like working on anything mechanical or electronic. So those are some of my hobbies, and plus hiking around, spending time in northern Michigan with my family, enjoying all the beauty that we have around us. Okay, When will we see you next? Good question. I'm working with the other third grade teachers, and I'm planning on coming in at least 3 times to do full day observations and see how McBain operates as an elementary school. And then I'm also going to be substitute teaching on December 13th in that classroom, in the classroom that I'll be taking over. I'll also plan on attending the December 12th, I believe it is, board meeting where they're going to vote whether or not to approve me as the next teacher. And we're looking to schedule a time after school for parents to stop by and meet me in person, which I'd love to be able to do. I mean, a video is one thing, but it's even better if I can meet families in person and then we can talk back and forth instead of just me talking into my phone like I'm doing now. And when will you take over full time? Coming to McBain full time after Christmas break. And so that'll be a great launch to the new year. I'll be able to join my students in the classroom right after the first of the year. And finally, how can we get in touch with you between now and then? And there are several ways. First of all, you can email me. I have a Ramblers email address, which is Marcus, M-A-R-C-U-S, .mead@mcbain.org. You can also reach me on Facebook. I'm a big Facebook user, so you can see pictures of what I do there. And then also you can call me on my cell phone. The number is 231-709-7031 if you have a question or you need to get in touch with me. If it's not a good time or I can't answer it, it would go to voicemail. I'll just call you back as soon as I can. So those are some ways you can get in touch with me. If I haven't answered your questions, looking forward to meeting everyone in person and joining the great staff and team at McBain Elementary. So thanks so much. This is Marcus Mead signing off, and I hope to see you soon.